Jason Myers has us set to get started. And off we go from Vegas. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. So out comes the Arizona offense for the first time. They're led out, Greg, by the #1 overall pick way back in 2009, Matthew Stafford.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. That might have been an earth-shattering performance statistically. They got the win. He can continue to play that style of ball. It's going to be a tough group to match up with.
An incompletion on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. A short one taken by Hawkinson. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. An early test to start this one. 3rd and inches. They'll try to sneak it here. And he's going to have a Cardinals first down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
Cardinals first down. A pickup of 2 yards. And a Cardinal first down.
Play action, Stafford. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Second and a yard.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard. They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10. It's 1st and goal.
49-yard gain. And the Cardinals first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
That one incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. And it'll lead to a 2nd and goal.
Anytime you see a receiver at this level miss a ball that easy, it's just concentration. They just take it for granted. All of a sudden, they're thinking about what their next move is or what they're going to do after the catch. And instead of just focusing on first things first, secure the catch, put the ball away, then become a runner.
They're at the 4, looking to get the game's first points. Here's 3rd and goal. Working out of the gun, Stafford. And he'll take it on in. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Arizona. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Cardinals will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
And he's coming off a game where he was pretty much held in check for the majority of the contest. And he had a couple nice throws mixed in, a couple decent drives here and there, but the inability to find the end zone, of course, he had the 1 interception. So a lot to clean up, a lot to improve. Not just him, but frankly, the entire offense.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Ready.
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Ready.
To throw is Daniels. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. Can't ask for much more. On the screen, they gain 19 yards and a first down.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll run on first down with Taylor. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. First carry here for the former Tar Heel, Omarion Hampton. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide-open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Here we go, set. Press on it. Hot 70. Hot 70. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Play action. Here's Daniels. Moving outside the pocket. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to go into the end zone. On an electrifying run. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Vegas. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. And he missed it. That's a rare miss for the veteran. They're unable to add on the point after.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. This returnable for Wallace. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Cards offense and Matthew Stafford heading back onto the field. And he is in the midst of a sensational season, currently 2nd in the NFL in passing yards.
Ready.
A play fake. Now Stafford to throw. Big Oliver in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, here's Stafford. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
That's taken in by Dotson. They get 15 on that game. It's an Arizona first down.
That's good for a Cardinals first down. A gain of 15.
Stafford over the middle. That's the tight end Hopkinson. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and a yard. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. The Cardinals have the early edge in this one. And we're back in Vegas after this. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. On the ground, it's Brown. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
They're at the 17-yard line now for a 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And
on the RPO, he's just going to pitch this one forward. And the Cardinals are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
14 more yards. That's another Cardinals first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Brown will take this one in. It's a Cardinal touchdown.
Touchdown, Arizona. Jason Sanders.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Deontay Hardy now to return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense, running back Jonathan Taylor. Set to take over once more. He is the NFL leader in rushing to this point in the season, so he's hoping to put together a solid second half to try to take home the title. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up second and long.
26. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He keeps it himself, and he'll be forced out of bounds, but there is a flag down, and we'll check in with our referee.
Still second down.
Ready? 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Daniels to throw on second down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up first and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
A shotgun snap to Stafford. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to go backward, taken down at the 6. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. And that is incomplete.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal. They'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down. Here's Stafford. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. 2nd and goal. Stafford. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. This defense holding tight. Now from the 3-yard line, they'll try to stop 3rd and goal. They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. And he's in. Michael Pittman. Touchdown, Cardinals. The extra point by Sanders is good. As the Cardinals extended to a 21-6 advantage. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Raiders offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On play action, Daniels moving to his right, taking off. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. We've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Going up top for Evans. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80.
They'll throw with Daniel. They try to set up the screen. This one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold it on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it's really more of the latter here where he's trying to hold on as long as he can. The pressure just gets to him a little too fast and the ball falls incomplete.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Street, catch, Johnny Lion. Go.
On the give, this is Taylor. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
First down.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Now Daniels. They'll look to set up the screen here. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line. Arizona will take its first time out. Clock will stop. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Go Street. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll run here with Taylor. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. Now timeout charging Arizona. That is their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Daniels now going to look to throw. To the goal line and in. Mike Evans. Touchdown Las Vegas. His 4th TD grab of the season. Myers good on the extra point. And the Raiders are back within 1 score. It is an 8-point game.
Jason Myers set to
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. This returnable for Wallace. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. First down, Vingan, the head man for the Cardinals. His guys heading back onto the field. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. 1st down and 10. Stafford now. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. 2nd and 10.
Look at him. Waiting.
Back to throw is Stafford. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Moore going in motion. Throw on third down, Stafford. That's complete. Some more on the right side.
Complete to number 2.
So barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it looks like this is going to be a 3-and-out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
That is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Raiders offense headed back to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Go! Ready?
Throwing is Daniel. They'll try to set up the screen here. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
Back at the 31-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Daniel. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. 3rd and long coming up.
3rd and 9.
Ready? Over. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Go.
Throwing now, Daniel. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. Cards going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. The Raiders have their punt team out there. Fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. There's Jonathan Gannon, the head man for the Cardinals. His guys heading back onto the field. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Stafford. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. He'll keep this one on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. It is 3rd and 10. Once again, they keep it on the ground. Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd. As they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
4th down.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
44-yard line.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. He fires downfield for Pitts. And he will score. Kyle Pitts, touchdown Raiders.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone. And if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
Well, how about this? They're going to go for the 2 here, trying to get to the locker room with this thing tied up.
The Raiders will line up.
Here's Daniel.
Conversion.
That's hard. They were chasing the points here in the half, but they got him. And we are tied. West, let's send it east to Scott Hansen. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Our trip across the NFL starts now. In Santa Clara, the Niners at home for an NFC West battle with the Seattle Seahawks.
And oh, it's Justin Jefferson. He's going to...
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. On the return, here's Hardy. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Raiders offense running back Jonathan Taylor set to take over once more. And he's made a big impact in the passing game. As you look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards by a running back, his name right there at the top. He finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one. From the 43, here's second and 1.
Second and a yard.
Cougar 19. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Play action. Here's Daniels. Flushed to his right. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. It's going to be third. They need 1.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. Bronco 80. He's checking. Crash.
To throw is Daniels. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
70 Timberwolves.
Daniels going to throw again. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 13 on that screen play. And a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
19 Tiger.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. Now he'll air one out. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. That's the safety, Jalen Thompson. And a nice return there. He is taken down up close to the 35-yard line. Now a first down throw for Stafford. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A carry here for Brown. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
The 45-yard line.
Out of the gun, Stafford. He'll They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You certainly don't want to be wasting downs at this stage of the game, but with nothing open, I can't really blame him. There was really nowhere to go with the ball. You don't want to start throwing into tight coverage, and he just has to simply throw that one away.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. This one tight throughout, all level at 21, as they'll search for a go-ahead score.
Go street. Rig alert, rig alert. Reload, reload. Rig, rig. Roll, roll, roll. Check out.
On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
The Cardinals offense back onto the field for their next possession. Both these offenses have been informed. Is the defense going to show up? Can anybody come up with a stop? All tied here in this 3rd quarter, and it's 1st and 10. That's caught inside by Pittman on the slant. Tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
And the Cardinals 1st down.
Here's Brown, and he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Devin Bush, they're off the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's Stafford. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down.
Yards to go.
A shotgun snap to Stafford. Got him out. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. Here's 1st and 10.
Recovered by the offense.
On play action, it's Stafford. And he's going to make his way out of that. That did not work his plan. Good size loss to take on 1st down.
What they teach these backs is when you catch a check down, immediately try to get vertical. Try to put a hole in the defense coming to rally tackle. So give credit to the defense here. They strung this out and made him go sideways, and they forced him to go so far sideways, he went out of bounds.
Complete to Chase Brown. A gain of 6 yards.
They need 8.
And it's 3rd down.
The shotgun, it's Stafford. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This will be a 38-yard attempt. Sanders' kick is good. And the Cardinals will take a 24-21 lead. So Sanders back out after making the field goal. He sends this one away. On the return, here's Hardy. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Raiders offense, running back Jonathan Taylor set to take over once more. And with half the season gone by, time to take a look at some of the candidates at this early date to bring home the award for the NFL's Offensive Player of the Year. They'll toss this right side to Taylor. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go.
Fourth quarter commences. It's a run by Taylor. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Get it. Go.
Now Daniels. They'll try to hit him with a screen. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass. Big play coming up. This is third down.
70,
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch, and now fourth down. And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a first and 10. That's caught by Tolbert right side. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
Gain of 20. That's good for a Cardinals first down.
They'll run it. First carry of the game for Blake Corum. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take him down for a loss.
This throw right side, pulled in by Kennedy. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First down.
Here's Hawkinson in motion.
48-yard line.
Running from the pistol, it's Brown. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 46-yard line.
Back to throw is Stafford. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Stafford. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. The Cardinals lining up for a punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. The Raiders offense ready to see what they can do. They'll begin with first and 10. They'll work the middle here with Taylor. He gets free. Inside the 20. And he will dive into the end zone. 74 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. He knocks it through. And the Raiders have taken a 4-point advantage.
Raiders 28, Cardinals 24. Jason Myers set to kick off.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This returnable for Wallace. He's to midfield. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way back. 89 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return, here's Hardy. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. The Raiders offense, running back Jonathan Taylor, set to take over once more. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter.
Ready.
Give up the middle to Taylor. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
They go right back to Taylor. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Vegas.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Las Vegas. First down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Run between the tackles for Hampton. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
4 yards.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second
10
half.
yards on the
Greg and I back for the conclusion.
at the
Animal.
6-yard line.
Now, 2nd and inches.
Unlock line. Unlock. Here we go. Set. Reno. 60 Eagles. 6. My man. Go.
Here's Taylor. And the Raiders are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
9-yard gain on the play.
Got it.
That's
Ready.
another Raiders first down.
Ready.
First and goal at the 1-yard
Cougar
line.
19. Ready.
Taylor going to try to pull his way in. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
It is 3rd and goal.
Let's go.
They'll drop to throw. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Meyer, good on the extra point. And the Raiders have taken a 4-point advantage.
31.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This returnable for Wallace. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense ready to get back at it. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
28-yard gain.
To throw is Stafford. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. This one not quite on target. Too much. That one falls incomplete.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical 3rd down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt. There's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
Throw on 3rd down, Stafford. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 2 timeouts, still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Again, it's Stafford.
Arizona.
To the left side, into the hands of Moore. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. 19 more on that one. And another 1st down.
A gain of 19 yards. And a Cardinal 1st down.
Stafford to throw again. And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone. And incomplete. He'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. A short one taken by Hawkinson. Now timeout charge to Arizona. That is their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 7.
To the air again. Stafford. This one caught at the 4. And he's brought down, but they are out of timeouts. And the timeout comes. The whistle blows with 3 seconds remaining on the clock. Here we go. This is 4th down. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Set. 180.
One last throw here for Stafford. And that is incomplete. They took the end zone shot of the final play. It's a heartbreaking finish as this one will come to an end. So this one, a win for the Raiders. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. A game they really did struggle in. They look like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory.